Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next level tactics. From offsite and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Hello and welcome back. We are still on the topic of putting together your content marketing strategy. And in the past two episodes, we've talked about the research phase as well as how you can set goals and deadlines for those goals. And today I want to talk about the next phase of creating your content strategy, and that is brand considerations. So after you've set your goals, you can start working on how you're going to execute your campaign. And one of the most important considerations that you're going to need to bear in mind are those related to the brand or brands that you're going to plan to use. So to start, I want to talk about the importance of brand consistency. There are some benefits of content marketing that exist in isolation, but the majority are directly tied to your brand's consistency. How visible, recognizable, and familiar your brand is at every point of engagement. This is what will build familiarity among your target audience. It's important to have a formalized and consistent set of brand standards independent of your content strategy. If this is the case, then you can draw upon them to inform your prospective campaign. If not, that's a good place to start. Another thing you want to consider is personal brands. Corporate brands aren't the only type of brand that you can use in your campaign. In fact, personal brands as a substitute for or extension of your core brand campaign can be really quite powerful. The idea here is that corporate distrust is at an all-time high. People see companies as unreliable, manipulative, and impersonal, and that trend can affect your business's brand too. Personal brands adhere to a set of characteristics and values consistently across multiple channels to build a reputation. However, they're tied to an actual person, in this case, an author, rather than a corporation. Personal brands can drive traffic to the main corporate page, so you see all the same benefits as you would using a corporate brand, except with an additional layer of public trust and engagement. For example, Elon Musk tweets his own thoughts that relate to his corporate brands like Tesla, SolarCity, and SpaceX. Similarly, Mark Zuckerberg is a well-known personal brand, even though he's the brain behind Facebook. If and how you use personal brands is up to you. Can be beneficial across the board, but they're more beneficial for some companies, and they're especially more beneficial for companies with charismatic CEOs or small, tight-knit teams. More so than other brands. Another thing to consider with your brand is your brand voice. Regardless of which brands you choose to use, the main conduit for your brand's consistency and content is going to be your voice. Your tone and your style, which could be in writing as well as visual mediums, is going to be your signature. It needs to be capable of displaying all your characteristics and values subtly for an audience without ever explicitly stating them. It takes refinement and practice to perfect this. So spend some time honing your approach here and formally document it once you come up with a list of key traits for your voice, such as formal or casual or educated. So those are the things that you might want to take into consideration when it comes to considering your brand. Again, they are the importance of brand consistency, potentially using personal brands to, improve your reputation and improve your reach to greater audiences, and then also working on defining your brand's voice. And I hope that this information was helpful for you guys today, and we look forward to sharing more information in future episodes.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.